have it at all. I want you to listen up, man. Into you. Are you the wake up?
Welcome to Island Tea with your faves Kevin and Amali and with Azim on the ones and 96s. Keep it locked in with us for your daily dose of hot tea only on Win Media 98.9.
Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, and welcome to another episode of Island Tea with your faves, Kevin and Amali, featuring Azim on the numbers and Jade on the OBS and the mouse.
Hi.
OBS is what is OBS? The live stream stuff? And the mouse. Yeah.
Yes,
All right.
and just so that we don't underestimate all that Jay does here, she also uses the keyboard.
How could I leave out the keyboard? She left
You're
out
not gonna think.
the
Yeah.
keyboard.
Mm-hmm.
The keyboard is the quintessential part of it all.
That's Jade.
Yeah. I just come here to do that
Yes.
every day.
Every day.
Wow.
Click and
But
type.
that is a lot though.
Multitasking.
How would all of this function if you were not able to click and type?
But technically, that is my job to click and type in all capacities because I have to type the show for today and every other day. Have to use the keyboard and mouse to design the flyers.
See, that's exactly what we mean.
My life is literally keyboards and mouses. Wow.
And screens. Yeah.
And scroll.
Sounds like a lovely life.
Well, not like because I got run up and down sometimes to make sure that y'all don't panic.
Your life don't.
That we don't panic or that we don't get the station sued.
No. I'm talking about my whole life.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah.
Events and
Okay.
all that stuff.
Your life don't include polls, right?
What?
It used to,
To include what?
Polls.
Like the
Like polls.
like twice in my life. Twice in my life, jobs have included polls. Once.
Right, hey.
No, I don't.
You sure?
This is a safe space.
Okay. Go right ahead, my dear.
Once, I used to work at this place in Sadler's called Saddle Hill.
Oh yeah, Saddle Hill, ma'am.
And
You work Saddle Hill?
and for me to get certified, I had to climb this long ass, high ass pole. And you know me and
Saddle
heights
Hill
go
wasn't that
together.
the
It was
obstacle
like
course
a
thing? That
Adventure
adventure
park.
park.
the adventure park with the rock
climbing
wall.
and-
I went
And
there
this-
before.
the high swing thing. Eh?
Mm-hmm.
It's still does it still operate?
No,
No.
sadly.
Of course.
Because I think people don't appreciate good
I
things.
want to appreciate things.
And I also used to manage strippers at a strip club.
Nice.
Yeah,
Huh?
She was the
Yeah.
madam.
that's
Okay.
what you call it?
That's why you can call it.
Oh, okay, well,
It sounds distinguished.
I wasn't one, but it was fascinating. When I write my book, it's going to be a fascinating book.
Full of conspiracy theories.
No.
And strippers, apparently.
Yeah, important.
I mean, what kind of story you're writing if you ain't got strippers in it?
Oh no, boring. Dead. Kevin, so we need to get some strippers in your life? So you could include them into your.
Kevin,
We need to interview some strippers one of these mornings.
Kevin is a stripper. What do you think he always dieting?
No, I mean a paid one.
You think there's body for nothing?
The man literally they come in here every week and talk about oiling up his skin.
It's true. But what y'all think? What y'all think we should interview some strippers one of these mornings?
I don't know. I'm trying to figure out why we haven't done it yet.
I know it's on my list and I just didn't get to it. I'm shocked that I haven't got into it. Oh.
As she leaves. Kevin, make up yourself one time.
Yes. I'm a hot mess today, honestly.
Yeah?
Because you nearly pushed on the studio as soon as you come.
Because I bring my foot. I actually I was trying to push the chair out the way.
Want to bring your foot?
But I had my bottle and my keys and stuff in my hands, so I was trying to do it with my body, and I leaned too far.
Oh,
And
yeah, that does happen.
I bring my foot
Please
and
don't do that. 'Cause
sort of-
remember, we're not at the age where we don't feel pain. the next
Yeah,
day.
man, I done, I geriatric, so my ankle
You
and
ever
knee.
fall as an adult as him?
Listen,
I'm trying to remember the last time I fell.
honestly,
There's been a lot of close calls. Like a lot of a lot of little to trip and the quick step.
tripping and you miss.
Flash before your eyes
And like when
open?
you graze the step, like when you
Oh.
think you step it and that's the worst.
Bro.
Like you just feel your heart sink.
Bro,
This is how I know we're getting old because
Bro.
I can't even hit anything.
I've fallen before, right?
as
Recently,
an adult?
as an adult,
Oh.
like actually hit the ground, and let me tell you, it's not like it used to be.
Boy.
Back then, you hit the ground, you get up. When I hit the ground, it's like, oh,
boy, watch it. I just see my little cousin man so far, right?
I'm bones up.
And they just bounce up and continue whatever activity they were doing here. They're still playing catching here. If I fall right now, the only activity happening after that
I continue to let down.
is continuation to let down, followed by a visit to my doctor expecting a month or two off.
It hurts, you know. As an
You know-
adult,
Y'all know what worse though? Hit like kicking something, the edge of something
Oh.
with one of your toes.
One of your toes is always a little toe.
it's always a little toe.
Always a little
it's
toe.
always a little
No,
toe,
sometimes it's
and
just the big
always
toe.
your shin.
My little toe look like how Kevin Bougie pinky thing does do. Like my little toe look like this.
It's just off to the side, like
It's off to its
chilling
own.
off to the side.
It's off to its own. Doing its own thing.
I can't do it with this hand because this hand don't work.
What?
You can what?
Wait, no.
My pinky and my right hand don't work.
Let's
Yeah,
okay. Hold on. Do the thing with the left. Do it with the left. Try do it with the right. Yeah, that close. That close.
What you mean it don't work?
It don't work. I fractured it. Like 4 years ago.
So you right off a whole finger?
Yesterday.
And it so there's like a tendon that goes over the back of your hand
Oh,
to
okay.
each finger, and the
Yeah.
tendon kind of slips
Slips out of
because
the
of
socket.
how it healed. So it don't like I could do
Oh, but you can't do
Oh
it.
my
Oh,
God.
like
okay,
it, the
yeah,
mobility
yeah,
and
yeah.
is
Y'all
gone.
have some
And it's my right
fascinating-
hand, so is the hand that should work properly.
Y'all have
But
some fascinating ailments. What is yours?
Can't speak about it on here.
thanks. Yeah, my pinky don't work.
No, I have abnormally small kneecaps.
Sorry.
You see, this is why I don't share nothing here. Yo. I share with you all y'all start to laugh after me. Me don't understand what's going
You're not
on.
laughing every morning.
That is the other one.
But
I didn't expect that.
What did
I'm
you
never
say?
sharing here again.
It's funny because
How does
what
one determine that the kneecaps are now?
Have you done a kneecap
Does it look
study?
small?
You
or
look
like-
everybody has one.
you like to put your kneecap next to somebody else want to see?
It's so small, I don't have to. The difference is alarming.
No, you know what I'm wondering? Is
Alarming.
this why we've never seen Azim in shorts?
Precisely.
You could imagine as him calves like come up and then go in and then come back up. Like your leg shaped like an hourglass.
I don't know. As if I'm sorry that I asked you.
I'm sorry as well.
Like the bamboo joints just get wider as if it's the opposite. It's going.
Y'all really bullied the bed over his kneecaps?
This is why I'm never sharing again. When y'all ask me how I'm doing in the morning, I'm doing great. I have no problems
Remember,
in
I
my life.
was laughing at you, eh?
With your kneecaps. Yes, Cleo's saying kids have strip clubs.
What?
Cleo asked if St. Kitts have strip
And he
clubs.
got two.
Clear looking at job.
Just two?
It's
Or two
what?
that you know of.
I know
If you
of,
make clear fathers and cuss, right?
Clear looking at job.
Work where I work.
Not
Money affy make.
Not Nakib.
Hey, watch it. You stop there, you know. COVID times.
Yeah, bye. Swing a lala. Make this paper.
Hold on. Amali wasn't here when Jade was sharing.
You know.
Did you know that Jade at one point in her life managed strippers? Apparently not.
Yeah, you did not.
You're welcome, sir.
Jade was a pimp.
But I call it a madam. I was like she was a madam.
Hello, y'all. Get lock up here. I was
But she's
not.
only the madam.
I was
if
not.
there's a pimp that is a boss.
I was not that.
I'm mad. I mean, the pimps.
The pimp-
Bottom. I think the correct term is bottom.
Exactly.
Bottom
I was
yes.
not.
Yeah,
I
bottom
was not.
word.
I just used to make.
Did you have a
sure-
pimp?
What?
Jade was the bottom B.
Did you have a boss called Iceberg Slim?
You don't just overdo it. You
Dude,
know? This is
yeah.
when people don't share nothing
Hold
with
on. Hold on. Y'all ever read that book? Y'all ever read the Iceberg Slim book?
No, I fear to read that deal.
No, you guys need to read that.
I've
That
never-
is an
I've never watched
autobiography. If you're going to write yours and it's going to contain strippers, you need to read the Iceberg
Oh, so
Slim
this is the
story.
blueprint. Like, I have to follow this blueprint.
No, he is the Godfather.
What
Is
do
it
you put me
because
again,
I don't do
by?
it? No, that's not.
It's something about Wages him. What do you put
Yeah.
him again?
It was an
I was thinking
autobiography.
about Bishop Don Juan.
No, but he wrote a book.
He wrote a book, Iceberg Slim. Oh, okay, I'm
Who
only
is- first of
googling it.
all, who is Iceberg Slim?
The quintessential pimp.
He's a godfather of our pimps.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
He alive still?
No,
How old?
He's back in the 70s.
it's the
I believe he was.
70s. Yeah, he was in the 70s. Yeah, he's the man. It's a literal guide on pimping.
That's rude. J2D.
So,
J2D said it makes sense. That's how Jade manages you guys so well.
Ah.
no, that is comedy.
Oh,
The man got several books by.
several he have?
But the man got a book. In 1967, he had one called Pimp, The Story of My Life.
That's I've read that one.
And then he has one called Trick Baby.
And I haven't read that.
Yeah, see, Cleo said no. Cleo said no. Cleo said no, my friend.
And then there's The Naked Soul of Iceberg Slim. And then there's Long White Con by Iceberg Slim.
Yes,
What?
yes, I've read that one as well.
That sounds weird.
I've
And
read
then
that one.
Death
as well.
Wish, Iceberg Slim.
Oh, this man is an author.
But he was an intellectual.
No, he was. He was not. Dude, no, seriously, y'all need to read the books. Though. It's not like a joke. Like, it's actual, real books with lots of, like,
No,
really good
you
life.
know, it's just that I'm
life
shocked that
life
there's
lessons.
There's an author / pimp.
What?
Yeah, businessman.
Pimps are some of the most entrepreneurial and enterprising individuals around.
That is what makes them good pimps. The first time I heard about him was when Dave Chappelle mentioned him in one of his stand-ups.
In the sketches, yeah.
Not in sketches,
Oh, it
in one
was-
of the stand-ups. And he
Yeah,
was talking
yeah,
about how Iceberg was explaining how he to control
Control is.
the women and so, and he used like terms like mileage on a hoe and
Yeah.
and them things and so.
So he was just toxic.
And he was an expert.
No.
The kind of girls, right?
Toxic women.
Well, what toxic about that? When you're managing strippers, that ain't toxic. He's managing.
Me managing
Prostitutes.
strippers and that's not. No, I never used to. Why would I degrade
But he's not degrading.
coworkers?
So wait, you're saying that women can choose to sell their bodies if they want to?
No,
I
I'm
thought you're
talking
feminist,
about
Jade.
what he was saying to them to control them, Amali.
No, not to control them. They
when
made
you-
choices, and he was a good pimp.
So when you say okay, even if that's what you are, like, why would you say certain things to willfully degrade?
It's not willfully degrading. He used terms to describe the state of affairs. Like, this is the Godfather, yeah.
So you're really trying to tell me that a man like this,
Mileage on a hoe. You understand exactly what you mean?
you're trying to tell me a man like this never used to use some kind of tactic?
You mean just like you look up?
I'm sure.
Everybody use tactics.
Go on. Go hold on. I'll get home.
Well, everybody use tactics. I understand what you're saying.
Yeah, ready for tea?
Jade is saying that he used tactics to trick the girls into swinging their lala.
No,
And it's-
not,
and
You
it's-
see there? You see?
Not, well,
Underestimating.
Them, yes, and 'cause
Stop
I think
underestimating these women,
it's not-
Jade.
No, I'm not talking
Stop
about
under-
the
Witty
one-
Kitty is saying she loves a well-read man.
Who said
Oh
that?
my
Oh,
God.
Witty. Good morning. Good morning.
I like Witty, you know. I don't know who she is,
How
but
could
she
you
said
not like-
something.
how could you
I
not
think
like
we
Witty?
actually have some of the best viewers on Facebook and YouTube.
Look, bro.
First of all,
They're quite interesting characters.
YouTube is a whole different situation. I don't even study them because half the time they're in there talking to themselves.
YouTube is its own environment. Or
And then
comments.
Facebook is Facebook. That's all you can say about it.
But I have been meeting many people, especially over the last week, who have been expressing to me the pleasure.
Yeah, so have I.
Yeah, it's like, I don't know happening this week.
So, happened to me yesterday and all.
Yeah.
That somebody say you and said that you're from the show?
Not just that they enjoy the show and, you know, hey, a lot of people
And
listening.
it's always the most unsuspecting people.
Yes.
A lady yesterday was like, Jade, so you know when people, like, you know when your friend call you, how it sounds to when somebody that's unsure who you are?
Mm-hmm.
So she called me like I was...
Yeah, and she go back way
I
back,
did-
yeah.
Like I spin one so fast, like...
I'm supposed to know you?
Bye. Yesterday.
No, not like I was like actually looked at her like I know her and I forgot who she is and I feel bad.
Oh, yeah.
Because
yeah,
how
yeah.
she called
Jade
me,
happened to me yesterday.
and then you know what she said? Oh no, I just watch you on the show every morning. I was like, oh, thank you.
But no, well, listen what happened to me yesterday now. I don't buy reefer by the container, right?
Mm-hmm.
This guy come, I'm Ali, me own the schoolmate. Never see the band in my life. And everybody was like, you know, we be? I was like, no. And everybody said, but, you know, people, my man crazy bad, you know? And he down there and he started to sing everything off the menu. And other people, they praise them on the menu and come to told
That's all
like,
like-
by yourself, like,
That's all like an entertaining thing to watch.
Actually sound like a Newton School alum because he is obviously good at maths.
Clearly.
he was brilliant.
No,
And he reads well.
That
He
match
reads-
was matched into
the
yesterday.
match-
maths was maths.
And he reads very quickly and very well. The man read the entire menu. You know, we forgot the menu. Screw up on the big board. The man read the whole menu. Fast. She don't say nothing. If he gets burger fries, he just talking to himself, yeah. And everybody just there like, wow, wacko.
Man,
You know, people
processing.
be- And the man said, Banali. I love the show, yeah. I was like, what? He said, yeah, boy. He said, what now? When you're ready, my partner will come on the show to give some pep.
Ah, so what you in here today?
Huh? The man said, come in Monday. Huh?
Nice.
Say, come in Monday at 8. He said, I'm be there at 7:30. 7:30. And that we on video.
To greet who?
I don't know.
To greet all of us apparently.
I'll be serious now.
I'm hoping he is.
I'll be serious. But I did not recognize the man from Adam. Like, I don't, not even, you know, sometimes you see somebody for you in school with and
He kind of click like.
there's a resemblance, like, you look for kind of familiar, like, maybe it was in grade street together, maybe.
You know what I just equate people to now?
No time.
Because I used to braid here, so I just figured it.
Well, you
like-
never used to do.
Jade,
I know I used to.
you used to braid here and you're a pimp?
I was
Did
not
you
a
braid the hair of your horse?
I was not a pimp.
Whoop that trick. Whoop.
I was not a pimp.
Jade, you just say you used to manage strippers.
Yes, but how did you get to pimping? There's two different things, Amali.
So the
Meaning
girls only
that-
danced?
Huh?
They only danced.
Yes.
They didn't solicit other services.
I don't know.
Ah, key
I don't
answer.
know.
That's a
You
major
don't
key.
know.
That's a
No,
major key right there.
my job was one particular thing. So anything outside of my job was none of my business.
Let me ask you this.
It wasn't a business, but I mean, you didn't know.
No, you know. Because if me and my business, me gonna know.
Let me ask you this. Like, was it possible to organize these ladies for private events and so?
Yeah.
That's what she used to do.
And you go and you drop them off and thing and thing.
I don't know. I never,
So you say
I never got
so
to
you
that.
say,
I
so you
never
say
got
when
the-
they go to
I didn't get there. I only worked there
Hold
for a
on.
week.
you only work what?
For a week.
Okay, let's start this conversation.
There was a particular situation that happened that I just had to stop working there. It wasn't anything to do with the strip club itself. They were nice people. But a friend of mine happened to pass away, so I stopped working there.
Had to take some time off in the job to deal with the
And then I
grief.
just started working at the day one right after. Yeah, so
So from the streets
the office.
to the tour bus. Wow, interesting.
I
Yeah.
know.
It's a real thing.
Yeah, let me see the movie Other Guys with Will Ferrell and Mark Wahlberg.
Yes.
When Will was telling the story about how he used to be a pimp, but he saying he wasn't a pimp. You what the movie come on?
Which one?
Come on, no
I was the one. I didn't clock out.
Because
Jay
it's
Lock
a
off the
movie called
music.
The Other Guys with Mark Wahlberg and
No, but I
and,
wanted to watch it. I have it on my
I
list to
love
watch.
this.
but boy, that movie hilarious. Hilarious.
But it is. Jay looks so innocent. I would never picture her to be a madam. That's what Cleo.
Keep saying that.
That's what Cleo said.
Who said
I'm
not-
glad that Jay Shukalas are finally
Our
revealing
friend
themselves.
also says, oh no, my friend, not looking for a job in that field. My body's a temple. I build that spirit and send it back.
She mean Azim.
Remember, as him asked
If Cleo want a job,
she clear don't want that. Clear.
So
So.
strippers' bodies aren't temples? Because they have a lot of worship
Let me read.
happens
Hold
there.
on before we going because we're going on a road. Let me read some more.
A lot of worship happens.
Axman is saying, "Clappeth thy cheeks."
oh my word.
Axman.
What?
Clear, you hear that? Your body can be a temple, but you can't you can't just clap your cheeks, you have to clap at them. Yo, we fired by.
Wait. What?
I think so for sure.
Witty
I can't
Kitty
even
is
say much at
saying-
this point.
Witty Kitty is saying Jade is a jockey of all trades.
Indeed.
Jade, today I'm not reading that comment. You ain't gonna get me sued today.
Send it in the chat.
Let's talk about something serious here because before we
This is
get
quite
further.
serious.
Yeah, man.
It's actually because we talked about it yesterday too when the seal was here.
Jade today is also saying he knows the guy. He claims that he has a condition that makes him can't forget things. Whenever he see him, he recounts all of our past recurrences.
Wait, he's skinny, Amali,
Mm-hmm.
and kind of tallish.
Mm-hmm.
I know what you mean.
Yeah, Papa school for Joe?
Me no all of that. I know
Wait,
you
what the comment you read, sir?
He has a condition.
He claims he has a condition that makes him can't forget things. Whenever I see him, he recounts all of our past occurrences.
The same guy that I was talking about?
Yeah, man, he went past school then. He don't forget nothing. We know you do.
I don't forget most things, actually.
Yes.
I just forget everything.
Me say he went, you know? I said, remember.
Yeah, you remember him. Exactly. But he remember you. Apparently he remembers everything.
Yo, and people who I went to school with, don't remember, people who I went to school with in primary school, who I good with today, don't even know how to pronounce my name properly. And this one come my name perfectly, and I know he be.
Yeah.
I'm Harley boy, my old time to schoolmate. I was dumbfounded. I was like, what?
I think I know who you mean though, honestly.
He's
And he
quite
does-
tall,
he
quite
does-
slender.
Yeah, he does just say I don't know.
Look, okay. Let's this is something that I am passionate about and I think it needs to be said here. St. Kitts has to have the most characters per capita in the world.
Yo,
Agreed.
it's true, boy.
St. Kitts has the most characters. Like the only place I have been that may run it close is Jamaica, but I still think we got it by a edge.
And the thing is, right, in
Per
St.
capita.
Kitts, our characters aren't even necessarily people with mental illnesses, you know?
No,
No.
Regular, man.
just regular people.
Regular people who just like different, like
And they're
special.
funny. They're hilarious.
special people like Balang and Moonlight and so.
Yeah.
And Mono,
Oh Lord, and Mono.
I
Cackle.
tell Mono he have to come on the show. Look here, I would crack up in here.
You know who I want back on the show?
Yeah, Javril.
Javril.
Javril should just be a part of the show.
Let me tell you,
I feel bad that I wasn't here for
I
his
got like a
interview.
whole ab workout from him. Because
I have watched that interview about 3 times.
That
Like-
man is hilarious.
I have sent it to all of my friends.
Funny for real.
The guy is hilarious, man.
Yeah. But
Yes, yeah, we have lots of funny people, man.
But we need somebody to come back and tell us about some of the legends. Some of these legends over the years, the Daniel Bands, the Charlie Breadfruit. Come back and tell us about them there. Like if you hear the stories about Daniel Band, now Daniel Band make a man walk with one with one little palance of a stick here.
You talking about the bull body?
No. Literally a stick.
Me don't understand.
No, apparently one day, and this is a real story because, okay, let me go to the story. So apparently, this man, he had issues with his legs and had trouble walking, whatever ailment it was. So he would go to the Canary Sea, the Canary down by the Canary Beach, daily and take a dip. So apparently one day on his way back from the thing on his donkey, he runs into Daniel Band. And Daniel Band asked him, he was very soft-spoken apparently. He's like, goodness, what seems to be the matter?
I know this story. Somebody tell me.
Yeah, this a
I've
real
never
thing,
heard
this
this
a real
one.
thing.
Let's go.
Asked the man like, what's the matter with him and all of that and thing. And the man said, well, you know, I can't walk. I have trouble walking. And so, you know, Daniel Band said, well, basically, You want me to fix you? The man said, what? I could fix you. Like, that's the problem. Whatever the conversation that ensued afterwards, Daniel Bell must have given him one crack with the stick.
Yeah, I've heard the story before. I don't
One
know
crack
where.
with the stick, my boy. Fix the man, yeah.
Then the man is that the one?
Fix the man. Man got the donkey, one of the donkey. So much so, the family of the man was so grateful that even after the man died, apparently his son, who I think migrated to England, his son would always come back and look for Daniel Ban and like, give him, come back and give him stuff and thing. Yeah, take care of him, man. So grateful they were.
Conspiracy.
Watch here. Okay, go ahead.
Remember how remember the other day we were saying, right?
Somebody calling to clear up the story. I go bet you.
Caller. Hello.
Caller, good morning. I think we lost the caller. Oh, wait.
Caller,
We're
welcome.
back again. Yes.
Yeah, good morning. I like that version.
Let me talk first.
So you go.
Hey, so you go.
Yes, we need somebody to tell us.
Well, the setting is Frigate Bay.
Ah.
You know, this man, and you know, can you get stroke?
Yeah, ain't over Timothy Hill or something, over like the peninsula.
No, Frigate Bay, man, Frigate Bay. Remember in old time days, our day was
Partial.
over there. You know, you gotta get the scene right.
Ah, I love it. I love
Frigate
stories.
Bay. So the family carry the man to show. You know, 'cause, you know, it's like good for the muscle. And everybody afraid Daniel, man. When you see him coming, they run. So when they spot him, the man, the cripple man, you know, he on the shore by the water there. And they said, Daniel man coming. They run left. The poor man, and Daniel man go up to him and say, "What happened? One in?" He gave him one bolt pistol. The man get up and run. and he was healed.
Wow.
One bull pistol. So when you hear all the bad name that bull pistol does get, it heals people. Smooth like. Like you just see a bull pistol and palm. One, you jump over palm fence, you got one bull pistol. A fella get one. You jump over the fence, run down by 5 ways. See, 5 ways, y'all were talking about the junction?
Yeah.
And he said, boy, whoever get that hard. All right then.
Yeah.
Bye. My father see a man get a bull pistol, up Basel High School, Look in the auditorium, or the auditorium used to be, so you could go on the basketball court, go up on the roof, and you could look down in the auditorium. That's how it used to be. So probably they got show, they used to keep showing it all the time. So a bunch of them climb up on the on the roof and basically watching in the show for free. You want to pay the quarter or whatever. So apparently, whoever he was, he might have been the principal or whatever. Come up and hit one of his best friends a bull pistol. So legend has it that generally when you get the first one, if you freeze. Like he stick you shock. So if I said that happened, like he get and he just stand up.
Your body just malfunction.
Yeah, your body malfunction, he don't know how to process the pain.
This is where you're not going to put you in with.
So what you know? Father said when Pana get the second one, right? Pana jump down off the roof, run out the school onto Victoria Road, run straight down Victoria Road, jump in the sea, and then telling people, "Chawat on it, chawat on it."
This is what you really was hitting people with.
Yeah, bye.
Bye, yeah, man. Hey,
But
anybody
back
out there got a bull pistol, go borrow it, please.
What the back in them days, right? Parents used to get licks to you from the principal. Yeah?
Watch here, them days there, it was like if you ain't get proper licks, if you ain't piss yourself after, you like we don't understand by it.
But I hear some stories about man like Obadiah Williams and so, right? Andre, architect Victor Williams?
Yeah.
His father was the principal at, I think, the boys' school. But the man was a bookie, the man.
Watch it. Nobody could convince me that ain't had some real psychopaths.
Yeah.
Some
Them
masochists.
somebody is bang your mother and so she come and make it
That
about noise in the
sounds
school.
like
What
it's
you talking
rooted in
to?
slavery and-
Masochism. Yes, of course.
Oh my gosh.
Of course, masochism.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah.
I think the last of those.
Extreme violence as a means of control.
I think the last of those of that kind of. I wouldn't call these guys violent, excessively violent, but they still strike fear in people's hearts. It's people like Mr. Charles and from Village School and Waylon Vaughn.
Mr. Vaughn. Yeah.
Hey, big up the PS, Mr. Hodge, one time.
Did you just say you know who Mr. Vaughn is?
Education?
No, I was telling something else.
Oh.
Huh? Yeah.
The education peers?
Yeah.
Oh, he was a Walla too?
My warlord.
That's from Sandy Point.
Anybody went Sandy Point?
Yes,
Call in. Right
yes.
now tell us about Hodge.
Yes.
Now he in his nice
Hodge.
office with the tie and so.
Yeah.
In
Soft-spoken and
yeah.
So they had a Hodge and then they had Mr. Charles from Village School. And then they had Mr. Vaughn from Bastille Hill School. And then they had Mr.
Well, Gavaya kind of people used to kind of say
Hello?
Gavaya, but
Yeah, but Gavaya was more like cooler. He was.
yeah, but Gavaya wasn't like that man there.
No,
No.
I think so.
No, Gavaya wasn't a man.
Is when we used to not listen is when he used to act.
He used to get irate, yeah. He used to get, as Uncle Michael would
Oh.
say, bringle.
But y'all might not know. Y'all remember Al Jones?
Mr. Jones.
Mr. Jones, he used to go to thing. He's a sax player. He's chain smoke cigarettes.
Yes.
No. He used to go
He
here?
used to teach washi.
Washi.
Oh, no,
right?
no.
But
He sings still. I'm sure he
but yeah,
still.
Al Jones was a man. When Al Jones parting fight, it's like he waiting all day to bring out the MMA moves here.
Yeah, anyway. We'll take this call and then pause for me.
Don't bother.
You ain't got to go. You know what? We're going for a break. Don't call back. We'll take a quick pause and me and them are not gone by.
We're coming back.
Found the sound 98.9.
Christmas is a time for togetherness with friends and family. A lot has changed this year, and despite the fact that Christmas may look a little different and we can't all be together, let's hold on to that Christmas magic. All is still bright. Your friends at the Insurance Company of the West Indies wish you and your family joyful moments and Christmas cheer this holiday season. Click, call, or visit ICWI today. Visit us at 1C Bird Rock Road, call 465-8753 or ICWI.com. At ICWI, serving you is all we do. Happy holidays.
Paint it, tile it, improve it. Your walls, paint it. Your floors, tile it. Your home, improve it. Huge savings at the Hosford's Building Center. Paint it, tile it, improve it. Sales event happening now. Yes. Come to Hosford's Building Center now and get savings of 25% off all paint and up to 75% off all tile. Yes. Nothing's are gonna keep at Hosford's with up to 75% off piles of tiles in all styles and 25% off all paint. Come now and get a chance to win $500 shopping spree at Value Mart with the purchase of 5 gallons of paint or more. That's right. Buy 5 gallons or more of paint and you get a chance to win $500 in free groceries. Starting now until December 31st, 2020. It's your home. So paint it, tile it, improve it. At Hosford's Building and Nevis Center's year-end Paint It, Tile It, Improve It sale. Come now. Save big and simply paint it, tile it, and improve it. The event starts now and ends December 31st, 2020. Terms and conditions apply. See store for details.
Maybe it's the way the brilliant gold liquid reflects our sunshine, or how the bright blue of its label mirrors the clear Caribbean skies overhead. Maybe it's the fresh, crisp taste of this beastly cold beer on a scorching hot day. Maybe it's even the way it brings us all together. But one thing is for sure, Carib is very much a part of who we are wherever we're from in the Caribbean. Carib, it's the way we play. Drink responsibly.
Trouble double double, swing double. Shoodle-wop, shoodle-wop, whoa, you, shoodle-wop, whoa.
So she didn't have a daughter, she did have a son. She said the lift doesn't work, run up the stairs and come. And if you don't come quick, you're not gonna know that son. So I grab a bunch of rose and I started to run. Here I come, whoa. 2 months later, she said, come and get your son. Cause I don't want your baby to come tie me down. Not because you are old and I am young. Yes, while I'm young, yes, I wanna have some fun. Run me down. Shoodly waddle diddly woodly diddly whoa. Swing. I'm broad, I'm broad, I'm broader than Broadway. Yes, I'm broad, I'm broad, I'm broader than Broadway. When you go to Volcano, it's like a stage show. You have man that sing, DJ and blow. Pull it down, it's ready, yo. Swing. And the intercom rose, it tell me to come. So she didn't have a daughter, she did have a son. She said the lift doesn't work, run up the stairs and come. And if you don't come quick, you're not gonna see your son. So I grab a bunch of froze and I started to run. Here I come, oh. 2 months later, she said, come and get your son. Cause I don't want your baby to come tie me down. Cause you are old and I am young. Just while I'm young, yes, I wanna have some fun. Run me down. Shoodly wop, boop, boodly diddly whoa. Swing. Extra size, extra size, extra size than size way. Extra broad, extra broad, extra broader than Broadway. And the intercom rose, it tell me to come. So she didn't have a daughter, she did have a son. Here I come. Swing, cause I'm broad, I'm broad, I'm broader than Broadway. Yes, I'm broad, I'm broad, I'm broader than Broadway. Over the ocean and over the sea, all of the girls, them are both for we. Ooh-wee, shoodly-waddly-diddly-diddly, whoa. Sing, and the intercom rose, they tell me to come. So she didn't have a daughter, she did have a son. She said the lift doesn't work, run up the stairs and come. Cause if you don't come quick, you're not gonna see your son. So I grab a bunch of fruit.
Welcome. Every time.
It wasn't on.
It was
No matter hear what I just said.
every time. But we are back.
They probably hear country.
You hope.
We are back with more Island Tea. And I think it's time for Hee Hee. So,
And not shishi.
yes.
But hold on. We didn't even remind people that today is
What happened to Wednesday?
indeed.
Oh, yes. Oh, before we start, I have something to tell y'all from
gosh.
Denalo. And
Oh, I thought it was from.
Impact.
I thought it
Oh,
was from
yes,
the lawyer.
yes, yes, yes.
But
No, because we wasn't going to come back.
So they're coming on a nice paper, which is sealed with the wax.
With lots of
we could have
standard
get a
English.
little.
The next time,
little
you
heads
can
up,
a little
hear
heads up.
randomly.
Is
Like
it?
if gas just pop up.
You can't get served if they ain't actually serve you, you know.
Yeah, pop up here randomly, God coming on the show. That's what going on. God got something he need to get off his chest.
Trust.
Long time nothing bother him. The nation has been doing good.
Let
things.
it be, please.
Then about him, yeah,
Don't-
just somebody probably talk to him and say, "Guy, you need to touch him out."
Don't disturb the peace.
Stop disturbing the peace.
But
I
yes,
saw him on Monday and I said, any lawsuits? He said, no man, you're all good. I said, okay, good.
That's what they say.
Until they come with the whole big summons.
And then Dolly come in here. Which is someone.
You think she come for traffic talk?
Traffic car.
Give us our update from
Today,
Denalo.
Monday.
Impact has, well, regrettably, they want to tell the public that their toy drive for Saturday will be moved to the following Saturday. I think she said the 13th.
That's the same. So then,
The 13th or the 14th.
so then I'm guessing
Sunday?
Nevis's date would shift as well.
No, Nevis will stay the same, but St. Kitts one will be closer to Nevis one, I think.
So the same because they were a week apart. So
Yeah,
I'm
so
guessing
now
the
they're
same
not a week
weekend now.
apart.
Okay, so same weekend.
Mm.
So yes, the toy drive is happening. Impact's toy drive
Will not be happening.
will not be
But the
happening.
Nevis
this-
wasn't on Saturday?
Is that both of them?
So
that
no, the
mean-
both of them gonna be on Saturday?
No,
think
I
the
one
Nevis
was
is
this
Sunday.
week Saturday and the other one was next week Saturday.
So that means St.
Yeah.
Kitts one is the
So
Friday
then-
then,
Oh.
probably. And
But
then
we could confirm and let the
Yeah, we'll-
listeners
Yeah,
we'll
that's what I
just
asked him
know.
because you're saying he postponed a week, which means two of them gonna be on the same day.
She just
She said,
just
yeah.
shifted the day.
That's a
So,
postponement, man.
See if we could get the actual date so we could make the announcement. But, you know, as it stands, the toy drive that was supposed to happen this weekend is not happening this weekend. It is not cancelled. It's just moving.
And then the day will be announced.
Yes. But even if you end up on the Forget Bella on this Saturday with your kids, just play with them.
I mean, they do.
They do. Mm-hmm.
Walk with a ball.
Yeah.
Wear them out to the sleep during night.
Ah.
Yeah, you know, honestly, I
yeah,
want
stop
to
giving
think.
children sauce up to you. Just let them play.
You know, that's the thing. You know, let children play. Just literally, you take them over there. You can park in the car
and just watch them.
Yeah, you know, let them see a butterfly. You know?
Angle yourself, you know, in a position where you could see them, and you could literally sit in your car for like a solid 2 hours and
just hope eagerly hit them up.
You know, just bring something with you. You know, bring a little mini cooler with water, some Capri Sun, some snacks.
But that's my plan, yeah.
And they will honestly be just fine.
When I have kids that are a certain age,
right,
and they feel all the time.
All the time.
All of the. Come on, sit down in the house and got the energy up here.
No.
And the 4 hours them right here.
Just ease them down on the sugar intake. Like like last night, I happened to look at the nutritional facts of Oreos. Bye.
You mean the facts in the nutrition in there?
Indeed. The sugar is crazy. And then I recognize that the serving size was actually for only half the pack. Half of the pack of the Oreos. So it's like they're trying to fool you off like, oh, hell, you know. I mean, it's bad, eh? But then you don't recognize that that's not the actual facts for the full package. It's only for half the package.
And per serving is half.
Right. But that's why you got to look at.
So if you consume the whole pack,
double them.
Eating double on the thing.
I said about these people, they're tricky.
But I see, you know.
But before we move on, O'Malley, just to let everyone know that Impact has confirmed that the date is on Friday the 13th.
Saturday
the 13th.
Saturday the 13th. And Nevis is also Saturday the 13th. So Nevis and Think the drive will be happening simultaneously. And of course, if you need to follow any information, you know, you can check out Impact's Facebook page, and you know, you'll be up to date with all their events and any changes to the events. So
Still an amazing initiative.
Yes.
Yeah, really go out and
so lovely
and support.
I wish I could get gifts though.
That was the only problem.
That stopped since I was 18.
Yeah.
Give me things
My sister is who fix it for our family. My sister work out. Okay, nobody buy anybody the gift. Because it's hard to buy everybody something, so we just do like a Secret Santa, and it's done online, and you could just send in online like a link to what you want from Amazon. So it makes it all so nice and easy. It's lovely.
Fascinating.
Yeah.
Big up Kezia.
Yeah, big up Kezia one time.
AKA Rusty.
Smart girl.
But yeah, we give me kids too much. Me drink ain't no sugar at all.
At all.
Ain't no juice.
For what? What then do with it? Kill yourself. Watch here. You ever see a child freshly off a pack of Shirley?
I know.
Why?
I just see kids like
what?
They consume a lot of sugar. Like if a 40-year-old person consume the same amount of sugar a child is consuming, they're gonna dead.
Cardiac arrest. One time.
They're gonna dead. So if you ain't
but that's why because we can't run up
and
and down like the children.
And it's like every opportunity to give them, like, look at party bags.
Oh my god.
Bag full of sugar. You know?
It's literally a bag full of sugar.
You know what's the hardest thing?
You know what's my favorite thing out of a party bag? Honestly, one of my favorite things, and it's something most people probably didn't want to eat, but it was the pink wafers.
Yeah, man, I love wafers.
Not just wafers. It was the pink ones.
Yeah, wafers.
You know, they used to
I like all the wafers.
You know, they used to give the pink and the yellow, which was like the basic the vanilla. I think it was.
Yeah, the vanilla. They had the chocolate ones too.
That pink wafer was next level.
I think my favorite thing in party guys was Conkers.
Watch here. Y'all don't ever miss Nova Conkers?
Yes, all the time.
Yes, sir.
And Nova bag drinks. Eat.
I wasn't really a bag drink fan.
I was a bag drink though.
But people, like, come on. I've like.
Who let Nova? I need to talk to the person.
You know, my parents didn't allow me to consume like that kind of sugar and so.
I just know it was never too big into it.
My parents did, but I just.
People got like stacks in the house and stuff like that. My stack when I tell them when I'm hungry, eat apple.
Eat apple. And then he get big and then disregarded all the teachings.
Witty Kitty
I
said he
didn't
was the
still don't
popcorn
like sweet
for her.
things. I would have probably been a dead man already.
Right.
Imagine it wasn't. Oh yeah, cause yeah.
Imagine I don't really consume it like that. But what happened is, with me, it was over lockdown. I consume additional,
Yeah.
you know, the weeds and the flowers and the thing and thing.
Anybody can't take it.
And anybody just overload.
And not only that, you want active.
I was sitting down home eating
Yeah.
bread every day.
Yeah. But I'm
The pancreas was like, what are you doing?
yeah, but people, one of the things that I've been watching too is like most of the people would, well, let me not assume. So the studio is actually right across the street from a school, right? And there are a lot of obese children running around. Like it really started to concern me.
As in,
Like little chubby Willy Wonka people.
You've never seen the adults?
No.
Yeah,
But
it's
But the
fat
adult,
too.
But that's what I'm saying.
that's
But
why I'm
they-
telling you, the adults. If you live in a household, right, and you're just eating, your mom just giving you crap all the time.
But that's what I'm saying.
Because
your
she
mom
eating
giving
crap
you
all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But just last week, Wednesday, we forgot people should out from school, right? This same school.
Mm-hmm.
And I see down there and you could ask me before you say Jay, the first thing I say is, I make all these trains so fast. They come out, the girl just like, wow, like what's
Mm-hmm.
it's just like a school of whales.
Yeah, a parade.
We
of
call
little balls
it
of
a bunch of
confusion.
whales.
Yeah.
I
It's
think
a
it's
school
a school too. I think it's
I mean,
a
No,
school.
school is for fishes.
Whales
A
are
whale is a
something
fish.
A whale is not a fish.
different? A mammal?
Yes.
A
I think it's
babble
called-
fish.
I think
A mammal fish.
I like googling it.
I
A
don't
group
know.
of whales is called pods. Yes,
a
pods.
pod.
Yeah.
It's like a pod of whale just rolling out the school gate. With candy in the hand.
Oh, of course. And in the mouth.
And in the mouth and the tongue red because it's sucking lollipop and
Here's the
after.
thing.
Somebody said
Here's-
the chicken.
Here's the thing.
But watch here. The children them consume
Here's the
copious
thing.
amounts of
If we
sweets
struggling to go through,
and run around less.
if we going struggling to go through 8
I
hours
can.
a day, imagine how easy you can get these children to do anything for 8 hours a day.
They have natural
to-
energy.
From sugar.
No,
No.
bro. No.
They
don't
I
need
think,
that.
No, bro. I think the reason.
Fun dip. Hello.
I think-
Wait, it's fun dip or lucky dip? Which one it is?
Fun dip.
Fun dip. The sugar stick that you dip in sugar.
Oh my word.
Bro, but watch, that is one of the reasons why children can't focus, right? Like,
Yeah,
they're
they-
all hopped up on sugar.
They're literally in the
They got
chairs
ADD when
vibrating.
you-
People think
you
they got
just causing
ADD.
them to.
No, they're high on sugar.
Just get them water
Fruits.
and foods. Full stuff. That's everything.
Yeah, they're just being that shit like vibrating, trying to learn what 2 times 2
You
is.
know, like the problem.
Oh.
You know how a rocket they just shake before it just take off. That's what you.
But you ever notice though, like all jokes aside, you ever notice that kids that have like healthy snacks are much more mellow?
Yes.
Like you know, kids that would
and
go, kids that during break time they pull out an apple for snacks. They're just very
No,
chill,
you know what
but
it
then
is?
the others are
And
just so.
But they don't equate it to that. They say, oh, you're so mature.
No, you're
They
not.
call it
mature.
maturity. No, you just ain't high
You're
on
just
sugar.
not on sugar.
He's low key.
He's low.
We are call? Caller, good morning, welcome.
Yes, good
My
morning, my
friend.
friend.
I'm going to tell you about it.
You're talking about the kids and overweight now and the sugar. But come on, let's be real. For me, growing up as a kid, we used to eat a lot of sugar all the time. We wasn't fat. Because let me tell you, when I go to school, I went to Pasha School and I used to look forward to recess to go buy Miss McCoy tray and buy some special and some sugar cake and all those stuff. But the difference is that we used to work off the sugar.
Yes, exactly.
When we have recess, we run up and down.
You run
we
up and
play
down.
cards, we play hide and
When you
seek.
go
And then
home-
when you go home, you
You
ain't got
go
an iPad
home.
and so you got to
No,
be in
no,
the yard
no,
still.
when you go home-
No.
when you
They
go
had an
home, we
after
have
school
to
class.
run. When you go home, you can't sit down because my mom used to work in the quarry, from stone. So when I done eat my dinner, imagine first thing we come home from school, go eat your dinner. But when you come around the hill, because I grew up in Connery, come around the hill, come past some stone while she tongue them. So we eat a lot of
With
sugar.
a rough life there, boy.
Burn it off.
Imagine you
Labor.
school, you got to go punk school after school.
Labor.
They don't burn off no calories.
They don't burn
sit
them off.
down and buy them.
They don't burn them
Yeah,
off.
right. They play games. The only thing they work is their fingers.
Yep.
Yeah,
The
but
fingers
good
are quite
game.
fit.
Yeah.
But you know what's worse? I see, well, I don't know them personally, thank God, but I've seen children literally watch other children play with toys. And
Yeah, it's so confusing.
you
Yes,
sit
that-
and watch
That's
other
such a
people play with
strange
toys,
thing.
no?
That's such a
Watch
strange
that.
concept
I
to me.
always find that to be so fascinating. Instead of
playing with the toys, you watch somebody
they go
play.
online and watch children.
Here's
play
my thing,
toys.
and I was talking about this actually the other
Wow,
day.
like-
For me, it's so confusing because if I, most of the time we're watching Cartoon Network, Nickelodeon, and the commercials were toys. So,
Right.
That little 30-second commercial is some kid playing with the toy
And
to
having
some
the time of his
extent.
life,
And I grudge bad.
Right.
May want to see no more.
Kevin, I got a pair of skates, right? Them wheelies, heelys, whatever.
Yeah.
Just because I watched somebody on TV.
Yeah,
That's the thing. I want it,
It's
but then
advertising 101.
but then that's the thing. How do I sit down and just watch somebody else play with something for like 20, 30 minutes?
Vicariously true. Johnny.
These vlogs are very long too, so it's like you're just sitting there watching them play, and then they're telling the story. Like some of them play with little voices and tell a little story while they're playing, and I'm just like,
yeah.
So they have to be creative and imaginative for me.
But look at it, right? The parents have a lot of responsibility here. I was talking to a friend of mine. Her son is, how old is he? I think 10. He's obviously overweight. She's now trying to get him to be more active and stuff like that. He wears size 40.
40 what? How old is this one?
You're crazy.
10.
10.
No.
Size 40? How big is this? Amali, what size you be?
Amali's not a 40.
38.
So he bigger than you?
Mm-hmm.
He bigger than Amali?
Yeah.
And a big bad, yeah.
Around. But what happened
Wait,
is
so
now...
what say, B?
He's 10.
10.
10 what?
10 squat.
10 times
10 squat. 10 squat.
No, but what happens is, but I was talking to her and I was like, but you're gonna have to. No, she said that this is how this conversation came up. She said that she was so angry with him because she went this morning to take out snacks for him to go to school, and the snacks were finished, and she just buy them on the weekend. Right? This would have been a couple of days after. Then maybe like Tuesday, Wednesday. So she called him and she had to discipline him and stuff like that. And I'm saying, well, so what happened? What do you mean? She said, what happens? They come home and he go out in the night and he'd eat them out the cupboard, right? I said, but they shouldn't be in the cupboard to begin with. He said, but no, he go in school, you got to give him a little snack.
No, you don't.
I said, what are you saying? Like, his body needs to eat itself.
As in when I was in primary school, I didn't have no snacks.
Yeah, but I used to make sure I give me a little dollar to go buy thing.
Gloria?
Money, yeah, like my mother would give me a little $2 to buy like a popcorn from the tree or something, but
I was always a sandwich guy.
Pringles and Doritos and anything, so.
I was always a sandwich guy.
That was your snack?
Yeah. No, I like sandwiches. Remember the
we used to be able to buy a sandwich,
Yeah,
even
in primary school, like Newton School, I know what they used to like. They used to toast them. Remember they used to toast them in the little thing?
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, Newton School, it's
Newton
true.
School, they toast them in the thing. Like,
in the canteen, however.
Whatever it was.
They used to put them in the sandwich press.
The
So you
sandwich,
get
the
little
sandwich
triangles
press.
with the melted cheese in the middle.
Yeah. The cheese, yes, so you do cheese and you could do beef.
Yeah, the beef with the sandwich spread and mix up with it.
Yeah.
In primary school?
Yeah.
All I had was them.
And then they cost, I think $2.50.
Yeah.
I used to be able to buy a sandwich in the little, but they were just the regular sandwich.
Oh, no.
Elite sandwiches?
Come
on, learn a little every day.
Hey.
Partial school. That's when it was partial school.
Partial school. That's when Miss Condell was the principal. Elizabeth. Her Excellency.
Yes.
Elizabeth Condell. Huh?
Miss Condell, bye.
These are the people that we need to talk to. Where are they?
Home.
You retired, Jean Gilles.
Yeah, taking that now.
Shelling peas and she portions so.
Oh my God, you
Using
just gave me
children.
a major flashback. My grandmother used to make me shell peas.
I never really had a grandmother.
Yeah, I did that a few times. Yeah. That ain't worse than taking the seed out of sorrel.
Oh, I hated that too.
Oh, I did that.
Really?
Get a centipede
You
once.
come like it's a good thing I had a grandmother.
But yeah, Auntie Donna will make you decorate.
You ever did this? You ever did the sorrel and get a centipede?
Oh,
What?
Yes.
So here's the thing. So one time, right? I made this statement and I told, I tweeted on Twitter that I don't do the sorrel, de-seeding because the centipedes in it, and Twitter was just like centipedes live in sorrel. How do I know this? Because I got one.
But how do they not know this?
Most people don't have to deal with sorry like that. You know? Remember, sometimes you could buy them without the seed in it too. You know. So all you got to do is like wash them and soak them and.
Going through and next thing you know, open, fling back the flap
The
them.
centipede just for.
Just in there chilling.
Just be like, what on? What are you disturbing me for? How can I help you? Me
Boy, that's the. Ooh.
Traumatizing.
Oh man, rough out there.
Traumatizing.
But
very
hey,
traumatizing.
it's Christmas time. Get your sorry organized. Anybody who got the deep sorry, like the deep color one? Yeah.
What did you just say? Actually, don't bother.
Yeah.
You never had sorry with a little rum?
I mean, I know that's regular. That's regular sorry, there. But
And
again, I don't drink.
That's been curing.
I don't like ginger beer.
A lot of people don't. I don't know what y'all don't, but it's so lovely.
I mean, sorrel is one of the few things that I drink, like one of the few juices that I drink.
Let's rate the juices.
Somebody just tell me. I don't know what school he went. But they had to say, yeah, look at these kids eating candy nowadays. Back in my days in high school, it's beer sunflower seed people used to eat all day. What is he talking about?
I had a preppy school.
Hey, I ain't 30 yet, so I want to know what school he went when he eating sunflowers.
Sunflower seed?
I guess it was the planters.
No, sunflower seed, I remember.
Yeah, that
was a thing?
Yeah, that was a
Yeah,
thing.
no, it's true, it's
Yeah,
true.
that was a thing. The planters ones.
Yeah, it's true. The little salty one outside.
Right, real salty.
Yeah, but, no, I want
But
some
they used to
sunflower
do. Remember, planters used to have the little tube bags
Yeah, they still have
of
them.
regular nuts and the
sunflower
salted
seeds
ones.
too,
But
yeah.
the salted
And
ones used to
cashews
be
too.
salty.
But it tastes good though.
Amazing.
But I
But
love sunflower seeds, bad
Too
enough.
much.
And they're very cheap. Like a bottle of sunflower seeds in Valley Mac costs $4.99.
For sure, I want some.
yeah, because remember, like all of that come from one sunflower. you know when you ever see them seed a sunflower? They will literally beat it. Like they would.
I have
take
seen
this-
it, sunflower.
They're massive, and you take it and they literally like beat this sunflower.
I used to have
with the
sunflowers in
sunflower,
my
and
yard,
it'll just crumble out.
I
It's
used
very
to have some
strange.
sunflowers in my yard and seed them and dry them out and eat them.
That's vibes.
Yeah, I had 4 sunflower trees,
When
flowers,
when
and they
did
were
that-
huge, like 6 feet tall.
Yeah, Master 7 is on the way to one right now.
Wait, before we do that, let's take a break and then we can talk about what our good father Timo did.
Oh yes. So we'll take a very short break and we'll come
Yeah,
back.
Timothy talking right now. Yeah.
WINN is 98.9. 98.9 is Win FM.
Tired of paying crazy shipping prices? Ready for a solution that can save you tons? Then you need NR Sales and Services. Send everything you need to ship through us, even if you're not signed up. We also do pickups and ordering for our customers. No one puts as much care in sending your items safely as NR Sales and Services. Plus, we have the best rates on the island. Find out for yourself today. Cheapest rates, and we do not use dimensional weight. Get started today at nrsassy.com, nrsasi.com.
It's official! Friday, December 18th and Saturday, December 19th are VAT days. But you can come today and get pre-approved credit for VAT Day. Save some of the hassle of this VAT Day and drop by some of your local Hosford department stores today. Yes! Come to any Hosford department today and get pre-approved credit for December 18th and December 19th. No down payment necessary. That's right, 0 money down. And no payment until February 2021. That's right. No payment until February 2021. Come to Hosford's today, where we will be dropping major discounts plus pre-approved credit when you shop now. How, you ask? Well, it's simple. All you have to do is visit any of the Hosford's departments, including furniture and appliances, Ashley Furniture Home Store, Building and Nevis Centers, and the Automotive Division. Make your VAT Day wish list, and we'll do the credit check. Come back on VAT Day and get all that you picked with your pre-approved credit and be on your way to a merrier Christmas. Whether it's new furniture, a new stove, or a brand new car, Hosford is giving you pre-approved credit today. Be on your way to a merrier Christmas. Pre-approved credit today for VAT Days December 18th and December 19th at Hosford. Visit stores for all details. Tired of paying crazy shipping prices? Ready for a solution that can save you tons? Then you need NR Sales and Services. Send everything you need to ship through us, even if you're not signed up. We also do pickups and ordering for our customers. No one puts as much care in sending your items safely as NR Sales and Services. Plus, we have the best rates on the island. Find out for yourself today. Cheapest rates, and we do not use dimensional weight. Get started today at nrsassy.com, nrsasi.com.
Maybe it's the way the brilliant gold liquid reflects our sunshine, or how the bright blue of its label mirrors the clear Caribbean skies overhead. Maybe it's the fresh, crisp taste of this beastly cold beer on a scorching hot day. Maybe it's even the way it brings us all together. But one thing is for sure, Carib is very much a part of who we are wherever we're from in the Caribbean. Carib, it's the way we play. Drink responsibly.
Lucifer, son of the morning, I'm gonna chase you out of earth. I'm gonna put on an iron shirt and chase Satan out of earth. I'm gonna put on an iron shirt and chase the devil out of earth. I'm gonna send him to outer space to find another race. I'm gonna send him to outer space to find another race. Satan is a evilous man, but him can't choke sit on I man. So when I check him, my lass in hand, and if him slip, I gone with him hand. I'm gonna put on an iron shirt and chase Satan out of earth. I'm gonna put on an iron shirt and chase the devil out of earth. I'm gonna send him to outer space to find another race. I'm gonna send him to outer space to find another race. Oh yeah. Him have to drop him fork and run. Him can't stand up to judge a son. Him have to left ya with him gun. Dig off with him bomb. I'm gonna put on an iron shirt and chase Satan out of earth. I'm gonna put on an iron shirt and chase the devil out of earth. I'm gonna send him to outer space to find another race. I'm gonna send him to outer space to find another race. Satan is a evilous man, but him can't choke sit on I man. So when I check him, I lass in hand, and if him slip, I gone with him hand.
And if him slip, we go with him hand.
Okay. And welcome back to Island Tea. With your faves. Kevin, doing something. With your faves. And we're going to jump right into some... What is tea time? And the shishi. And our first story on this morning's, what do you call, segment of Tea Time is Timothy Harris's...
Nope.
No, it's not that?
No, we're going to do something else first because I know what the one we're going to talk about going to take a while. So, let's do this one first. Switching them. So, Sniper.
Who? I thought you might say Sniper, yeah?
Sniper. SKNYPA recognizes frontline workers at an appreciation cocktail. On Sunday, November 20th, the St. Kitts National Youth Parliament Association showed appreciation to some frontline and essential workers for their continued efforts in the fight against COVID-19 pandemic in St. Kitts and Nevis. The appreciation cocktail event forms part of Sniper's 19th anniversary celebration, being recognized at the appreciation cocktail event. were the St. Kitts and Nevis Defence Force, the National Emergency Management Agency, the St. Christopher Air and Seaports Authority, the Royal St. Christopher and Nevis Police Force, the Ministry of Health, the St. Kitts Electricity Company Limited, and the Water Service Department, and ZIZ Broadcasting Corporation. Ms. Patrice Harris, president of Sniper, in her brief remarks said, "We felt it was important, particularly for 2020, in the commemoration of our 19th anniversary, to be able to express our profound gratitude to the frontline workers who would have been the heartbeat of the fight against the COVID-19 pandemic. We wanted to let them know that the work that they could have contributed and continue to contribute is recognized and appreciated. The attendees were given certificates of appreciation and enjoyed an evening of leisure and entertainment."
Nice.
And God, it's nice that they're being appreciated. You
Great
do so much.
initiative.
You do so much, and everybody is appreciating you. But here getting the thank you and the claps they feel good.
Yeah,
So-
and the truth is that a lot of these people, we only know how important their jobs are when something ain't going right. Like when they don't do their job, that's when, yeah, and it's a lot of time we take them for granted. So I think it was a good initiative by Sniper to, show some appreciation to people from these fields, at least some of them, and also remind us of the important jobs that they do.
For sure.
Indeed.
It's something I wish we did more often. And I wish that, as Zim was saying, in a sense, I wish it didn't really take a pandemic for us to appreciate them in this context. But, hey.
Better late than never.
Right?
Hey, I big up Sniper too. Yeah,
Right, Sniper is always doing big things. Always.
Yeah.
Like having mock parliaments and...
They talk about the things that we should have been talking about forever.
Right,
They're pushing initiatives that we should have been pushing forever. Yeah.
They are the future of our country, hopefully.
On standby.
They are the future of our country.
On standby. Remember they said on standby.
Yes.
Aren't we all?
No.
Country above self.
That probably ain't gonna happen.
All of us are the future. Some of us just don't have a bright future.
What you thought was you let that by, yeah? I should wait next to you.
I actually thought he was referring to you, friend. I was just about to say he out of order.
That is true, me future, but that's not true.
No.
Amali's future is very bright.
Bright black, no?
Bright black.
Gloss. It's a gloss.
It's a glossy black.
So rude.
I said what I said.
That's so rude. But anyway, so.
Yeah, they believe in gender equality, yeah?
Same.
Just understand that.
Same.
When I'm banging you up when we go outside. Oh my. I'm gonna fight you like a person, not as a girl.
I'm not fighting you. I will just tase you.
Tase me? Wow, you have a taser, Jade?
Mind your business.
So she was a pimp. She carries a
Can I
taser.
please have a letter for Amali? I need to do some slanderous. this slanderous.
Jade, it's things that you say on the radio.
I never said I was a pimp. Did I say I was a pimp?
No, but by definition, that's what you were.
But your definition is slander.
My definition of a word is slander?
No, when it's applied to me, it is.
Oh, so if somebody tells me that they go on a boat and fish for a living, I shouldn't call them a fisherman. That's slander?
No, call him a waffinger.
Kevin, let's go to the next
one. Let's do the next one.
This Timo now?
Yes. So, St. Kitts and Nevis writes off. St. Kitts and Nevis writes off Liat's $11 million debt. The government of St. Kitts and Nevis have made a decision to cancel the $11 million debt owed to the Federation by Liat, the Caribbean airline. Prime Minister Dr. Timothy Harris said that the debt relief was made following a request by the liquidator. According to its Facebook page, Liat is currently under administration and is being restructured following a decision by the government of Antigua and Barbuda to reorganize the airline. Prime Minister Harris said that the decision considered the ill health of the regional carrier. He added that it also reaffirms St. Kitts and Nevis' commitment to regional travel and integration. And he said, "We accept that Liat is the largest carrier supporting intra-regional travel, and without Liat, there's a major void that has a significant impact on the ease of movement of citizens, residents, and visitors of the region." which is what he said again at the monthly press conference at the NEMA conference room on December 1st, which was yesterday. He also said, mindful of the challenges that Liat has faced, we believe that we must take on this position in the best interest of the people of St. Kitts and Nevis and the region on a whole. The regional carrier returned to the air on a reduced commercial schedule on Monday, November 30th, and it will operate flights to and from the Robert L. Bradshaw International Airport in St. Kitts on Saturdays only in the initial phase. So it will increase over time, but St. Kitts has made the decision to cancel the $11 million debt. And most people are going to ask me, because I was talking to somebody about this yesterday, what debt Liat has to St. Kitts? Airlines have to pay fees when coming to countries, landing fees.
And they paid the last 10 years.
Clearly.
That's like what, 2 years of fees.
You serious?
No, I actually don't know. But, these fees not very light. But
they just have not been paid.
But that's how most of these sort of these fee system works anyway. They always operate in a deficit, and then they pay lump sums, they owe 11 million, they'll pay 5. Then keep going, hit 15 million, they'll pay 10. It always operates in a deficit, but there was no movement,
no end in sight,
for this.
Except for the end of Liat.
So St. Kitts and Nevis decided to cancel the debt.
You know what I learned between yesterday and this morning? A lot of people don't know what write off and cancel mean.
Yep.
When it comes to that, they literally think.
Because the bank don't write off none for them. The main words are here.
I was just going this way. What Timothy Harris need to do?
Them concepts don't apply to the regular man.
Okay. But wait, you know what people think is happening or happened? They think that we gave Liat $11 million.
No.
Oh, okay. No, that us, and we just.
That's
why.
we
just tell him don't bother.
Liat owed fees, probably fees that accumulated from landing fees and all those surcharges that end up having to operate in a country. St. Kitts basically says, I know you can't pay it, don't bother.
But what our government needs to write off is student debt.
Ooh.
Oh boy.
You wish.
And then you'll see the country just start to flourish.
Big time.
Development Bank need to start putting people payments directly to the principal. How about that too?
Say that again?
I said Development Bank needs to take people's payments and put some of that to their principal.
As opposed to just paying off the interest. And they start to pay principal after 5 years.
Pay principal after 20 years. 20 years you want to wait there. How much I got left?
I still all the money still.
I literally listen to people sometimes speak about student loans, right? Ooh, that's a scary thing.
But Eric's bad.
Yeah.
It was mistaken in making me
Student loan is a rough one, yeah. Student loan is a rough one. And I look, debt in itself could be a tool, but generally, it's slavery. Like, you're just locked into this particular thing. You don't have no choice. It's just, you have choices there, but then you pay the consequences. But, people out there, really learn as much as you can about how to facilitate your debt and your loans and things like that. There's a lot of ways that you could really help to cut down on the amount of money you pay over time. Like, ask somebody. Trust me. Maybe you need to bring somebody to
don't ask me to come and get though.
Nah, bro, like being able to split up your payments, making sure that your payments are going to your principal.
And consolidation is very, very important as well.
Consolidation.
If you got 3 loans, don't pay 3 loans.
Consolidate.
Let one bank buy what the other 2.
Consolidate.
And you might be paying the same amount of money you're paying the bank, but just add on 2 years on it.
Yeah.
As opposed to spending like
3 times as
much.
The interest.
Yeah.
The interest is the killer.
So you're saying we should invite a financial advisor?
We can.
Yeah, to speak specifically to
and
loans.
this is,
very good on that, Marvin,
Marvin Herbert.
Marvin Herbert for Sajuko.
And what I think is what is confusing to me. Leron is good too. It's always strange to me how you spend your entire life, first 20 years learning about things that have nothing to do with it, and instead of learning algebra, financial literacy. You know,
Yeah.
how about you teach people how a credit card works? What is a revolving line of credit?
Huh.
How about you teach people how a loan works? Because most people don't know how a loan works until you apply for it and then figure
But
it out.
even when you
'cause
get the loan, they know the loan.
that's what I
works.
said. Until you apply for it and then it
Bro.
never disappears. That's
Bro.
when you start learning how it works.
Bro, let's go even simpler. Hire purchase.
Right.
Hire purchase right now killing a
The
lot of people.
murderer
And they
of
don't realize.
finances.
They don't realize.
But that's
killing
why they don't teach us, because if people were to
Teach us, we would be
understand
more
these
financially
things,
sound.
we're gonna never do it.
Right.
They're banking our ignorance.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep,
literally.
yep.
Because, you know, higher purchase, something costs $100. You opt for the $1 a week version. By the time you're done paying, for
$3
You could buy it 3 times.
that's it? Just $300? You end up paying like $600-700 for the item. It's higher purchase is like...
Hire purchase is a real chopper.
But it is but it is the savior of poor people.
It
You
is the
shouldn't have to.
savior. And that's the problem, you know, that
shouldn't have to.
those sorts of systems take copious amounts of money from people that don't have
And
it
in
to
some
begin with.
circumstances, like people really gonna try so like
No, but
you're making a certain amount of money, you're gonna be able to pay and so, and you feel breakdown.
No, but happen. No, it's not that, you know. It's things like that, yes. But generally, what happens is you have the illusion that you can afford it because of how the
Because of
payments
the
are
payments.
structured.
Yeah.
That and that's what it is. It's yeah, things are hard for people, and you're
But
making
you
a
just
little money.
see that weekly payment.
But and so you get things that you don't need because the weekly payment fits into your budget.
$20 a week? I could do that.
I could do that. I could find another 20. I could cut 2 man here.
Yeah, that's just $20. I could just not eat 2 chicken, you know, not buy 2 chicken from so and so.
Let me tell y'all something, right? One time I did a laptop because I needed it for work.
Oh boy.
And a laptop that would
I
cost
do
you.
it to buy.
Sorry?
They kept my laptop too.
Yeah, a laptop that would cost you
You better to get a loan.
1380. Like I spent like $10,000 on a laptop. Never
And
again.
it wasn't even a Mac.
And that's the thing. If you're doing higher purchase, I would advise you to sit
You could
down.
get a better laptop.
If you're doing higher purchase, I would advise you to sit down and calculate what you would be paying
The
over the
must be-
total
must-
time
must be poor Jane.
versus the upfront payment. We have a call on the line. Caller, good morning.
Yes, good morning. I was wondering if you guys had any thoughts on why this move to write off Leah's move at this time.
I'm pretty sure you
what,
have.
What does it gain us?
What does it gain who?
They think it's Nevis.
Well, sir, at the bottom line is who wasn't getting the money anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a reason to just write off at that.
No, the reason
Is that-
right
I
after
think
that
that's- I think
was so the company can get a fresh start, but you know.
Yes, but what's in it for us?
Well,
Nothing.
There always have to be something. in it.
No, hold on. I think the possibility that there's still a layout after all of this.
Right.
Yes.
At the end of the day,
I
there
think the
will
PM
be.
said it. He said regional travel is vital to integration and
Yeah.
etc. And if Liat was to drown, then who can fill the void?
Because let's be honest, there's other
So
carriers.
why, but that goes to the question: why did at this time?
Because
that,
Liat
that
is
was
in a-
all that's been like that for ages.
Yeah, but
the,
Liat
the,
is
the point I'm
of a
making
pandemic.
is that there's a bank in Antigua, or there was a bank in Antigua that owed the National Bank money. Okay, since Liat. Since the government of Antigua is so intimately involved in Liat now, I would have thought at least some kind of negotiation at least on getting rid of some of that bad debt as well. Or there should have been some kind of concession, some leverage, because we don't have any, that means we don't have any leverage over Liat now, you know, unless there was a under the table a non-disclosure agreement, basically saying we'll get that, we'll get such and such if the debt is written off. Because unless there was a regional agreement to write off Liat's debt, because I just don't see why we should do it, and I doubt very much that St. Kitts Nevis, the government would just write off somebody's debt.
But I think you're answering your own
there being
question.
conditions.
I think you're answering your own question, sir. I think you're saying that the government would not just write off the debt just because, and so there must be a reason. Now we might not be privy to
Well,
the
if-
reason.
well, if there's a reason, if there's a reason, don't you think we should know the reason? It's public money, huh?
But it depends on what the reason is.
So So now it becomes a matter of national security or national secrecy.
Maybe.
No. I don't think government should operate like that. Government should be in this.
Because Vincent show the later says for dollar.
Yeah, for $1. But not only that, I think generally
there was a business transaction. I mean that's the usual business transaction.
This
That's why nobody would make noise about it.
This is a business transaction as well. Cancelling a debt is a business.
People do that all the time. Businesses do that all the time. But no, what I'm saying is, it's not that I'm suggesting that there's some type of secrecy or conspiracy or whatever. What I'm saying is, in regards to leverage, don't you think that this gives the government leverage in negotiating moving forward with companies like Lear?
But that's the whole point. It's already been written off. You're going
but the fact that is written off now means Lear owes our government a favor.
No, in other words, in other words, what I'm saying is, it's not a matter of secrecy, but perhaps that part of the negotiation or whatever has not been it's not in stone. It's not something that has already been established
prematurely there.
Right. So what I'm saying is, if you are contending that the government would not do it for nothing, then let's assume that there's something then.
But by the way, the Prime Minister didn't say...
We don't know. We don't know.
PM,
and I'm saying that we should know.
The PM, let's remember that the PM didn't say that has been forgiven. It is going to be forgiven. It's a process. He didn't say it happened last week and we don't do it. He said we have made a decision. His words were, we took a decision to forgive the debt.
At the request of the liquidator, yeah.
Okay.
And Cabinet was just held on Tuesday. Which was when?
Yesterday.
So all he's saying is that Cabinet has decided to forgive the debt. That's all he said.
Put it this way, right? If somebody owes you $100, right, and you say, okay, don't bother pay me back, right, with the hope that someday, they might give you back the 100 and more.
Mm-hmm.
You're living in a dream world.
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying I think it's an assumption to believe that's what happened in this case.
Yeah, we
in this case,
supposed to assume
you're doing that with other people's money. Okay, that's the interesting thing about it, right? And that's why I say there should be transparency in whatever went down. Anyway, okay.
Thank you very much, Carlo.
But yeah, the PM just announced that Cabinet has taken the decision.
Yeah.
To forgive the debt. He didn't say it already happened. I'm sure there's a process. I'm sure there'll be negotiations. I'm sure there must be legal agreements drafted.
Bro, there's nothing that the PM has done in the last 15 years that has not been part of some bigger strategy. Whether you agree with it, whether you think it was a good strategy or not, or it failed or it worked. If it's one thing you can say about the PM, the man's a strategist.
Honestly, there is strategy in everything.
And I am not going to assume that
it's for nothing.
that
all of a sudden he has stopped being that.
Because we have to also consider the fact that, remember, this is not a must. Sinkits did not have to. So Sinkits had to sit down and consider what is the benefit at the end of the day. How does this help us? And the face value version of it is that we get regional travel back, because let's think about it. We have Caribbean Airlines, which connects other parts of the Caribbean, but it does not come to St. Kitts. And Liat connects the smaller islands way better than other airlines.
Outside of probably Winia,
which goes to St. Martin.
It goes to St. Martin. It would be very difficult
and
for
expensive
us to move interregionally.
Because imagine to go to Antigua, you're gonna have to go to St. Martin to Antigua versus Liat, which just takes you straight there. So now instead of paying one airline, you have to now pay two. But we have a call on the line, right? Stick with caller. Caller, good morning.
Hi, good morning.
Morning.
Very good and valid point. Just to add some strength to it, if you guys ever start to think how much we have lost by not having people coming to St. Kitts because of their operation, which operate in a way that they put us
just
outside of
yeah, exactly.
If you have to travel from here to St. Thomas, to Puerto Rico, and you have to use Lear, it will take you all day to do that.
Mm-hmm.
And you can get to New York from St. Kitts quicker than if you're going to get to any one of the other islands by Liat. And so therefore, it to me, if it's a good strategic move to make this offer for Liat so that they could reintroduce Liat back to our program, because if 10 people are missing from our carnival, any activities that we have, those 10 persons failing to spend any money in our economy. And so therefore, we do need a carrier, and we do need we need to move this snub from which Liat have put on our people by putting us to be in Antigua for the whole day. You leave home early in the morning and you're not going to reach your destination until in the night. You leave a destination and you come to Antigua, they keep you there for the whole day. I mean, these things, we can't say tit for tat and butter for fat anymore. We have to mend the fence, and we have to join forces, and if that's what we need to do, but it just that need to be better managed. Better managed. And so I think your points are very good. You're going on the right road. Continue with the discussion. Thank you very much. Have a good day.
Yeah, and just to reiterate what he call it is trying to
This man call him back. I could bet you this man call him back.
You want the call?
We can't go to break, we guess here, but we can make the points and we can go.
Yeah, but like before he called, that's exactly what I was going to say. Like our government is under pressure to get tourism back on track, and if that means cancelling debt to do their part
to spur economic activity,
to spur that activity. No, Timothy can go to the chairman and say, listen, I went as far as to cancel debt just so they could survive, so come back.
Yeah, but not only that, we've seen what happens when Liat is not flying. Remember, there's a few times that pilots have striked and Liat had issues with the planes and stuff like that, and it totally crippled
interregional travel
and interregional economics, right? And so the need for Liat cannot be understated. If not Liat, then there has to be something that functions. Yeah, that functions in that way.
So you're saying Gaston was right? He ain't crazy after all?
No, Gaston. The issue with Gaston ain't that Gaston don't talk sense here. He just how he the talk.
Is the way he never about doing it.
The bubble bus. Uncle
Gaston, boy. Morning. Anyway, we'll pause for a quick break at this moment in time and get back to some Eat Local with our friends from Sugar Mass. We'll be right back.
We're different. We're 98.9. 98.9 Win FM.
Currently, there are rumors and falsified reports circulating on social media about the novel coronavirus. For accurate information and updates, visit the Instagram and Facebook page of the Health Promotion Unit or the Ministry's YouTube channel at SYNKITS Health Promotion Unit or SYNKITS HPU. You may also visit online the World Health Organization or the Caribbean Public Health Agency. For further contact information, please contact the Ministry of Health for more info at 467-1172 or 467-1108. You can also be sure to follow the news to get the local COVID-19 updates. Let's all try to remain healthy and well. This is a message from the Ministry of Health and the National Emergency Management Agency, NEMA.
Every day, your immune system is compromised. You use up vitamin C quickly and even faster with stress and cold.
Burst back into life with Halib Orange. Burst back into health with 1,000 milligrams of vitamin C, as much as in 12 oranges. Each effervescent tablet is bursting with fresh fruit flavor. Sparkling orange, lemon and sugar-free blackcurrant, also suitable for diabetics. Health never tasted so good. Halib Orange, bursting with flavor, bursting with health.
Welcome back to Island Tea with your faves, Kevin and Amali, and we are joined by our friends from Carnival Committee. Say that again?
Department of Culture.
Oh, Department of Culture. So
yeah, I'm Jade.
That's Jade's fault. I'll abuse Jade for that. But welcome.
Thank you.
So
It's
let's
a pleasure
just,
to be here.
So we love to start off. Just take a minute and introduce yourself to the listeners and viewers so they
Good
know.
morning, world. My name is Marcia Jeffers. I am the dance specialist in the St. Kitts Department of Culture. And I am wearing a hat this morning for...
Mercy.
Hi. Hi, Azim. Hi, sir. The one of the organizers for In the Spirit of Christmas 2020.
Ooh. In the spirit of Christmas, so that usually happens down in the circus, right?
Definitely.
Oh.
But this year we
Yeah,
have,
waiting for the button.
because of COVID, everybody know that guy, yes. Because of
She's
COVID,
definitely
we
a
have
lady.
been, oh, she's a lady. That means she's good. All ladies are good.
What is
I digress.
blasphemy?
In the Spirit of Christmas is going to be held this year at the Antioch Baptist Church, Limekeel Commercial Development. With a limited audience, of course, because it's a virtual event. It's going to be live streaming. And it's going to be held under the theme, Our Hope is in You. I mean, amidst all the trauma and the mental instability and the isolation, quarantine, and all of that for COVID, we need some hope. And Christmas, that's what Christmas preaches. The message of Christmas is hope, the coming of Christ.
Amen.
And we want people to know that they can come to the church, limited audience, of course, strictly COVID procedures being observed. You know, wear your mask, you're going to have temperature checks, we're going to have to sanitize your hands and to sit distance apart. So, but it's going to be exciting. We have a whole range of artists lined up. 3 days only, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, 7 p.m. nightly. Next week, yes,
next
Monday
week,
the
next week,
7th,
the 7th?
Tuesday the 8th, Wednesday the 9th. 3 days. Now, normally when we're at the circus, we did 4 nights.
Right.
But we're going to do 3 nights this
10.
year. 10?
10? No, man, no.
No.
So you guys are giving us like really action-packed, full programs.
Full
Nice.
song, music, dance. We have instrumentals. We have a host of dance group lined up. We have a lot of wonderful singers lined up, voices that would, when you hear them, you want to marry them, Amali. Yeah. Right. So they're just going to be belting out songs of hope, songs of cheer. You know, as we close out the year through all this pandemic and stuff, we have to start 2021 on a good foot.
Yes, a foot of hope.
But Marcy,
Yeah.
talk to us a bit about like the whole concept of spirit in the spirit of Christmas, because we know when people think about Christmas time in St. Kitts, generally there's a big focus on the street activities and some of the other things, and the spirit of Christmas offers us a different and highlights something different about Christmas.
Well,
Right?
I would. That's important, Azim, because I would have the public to know that Christmas is really more than carnival. I'm gonna go on a personal limb here. It's unfortunate for us in St. Kitts where we
get to
have
celebrate.
celebration of Christmas and carnival together.
When you say we're fortunate?
Unfortunate.
Because we don't get to
Because
enjoy.
you don't. Yes,
Christmas.
we
we
don't
should
get
have
to
two.
enjoy.
We should have two: a Christmas time and a carnival time. You mean?
Yes. And then that would present persons with different opportunities at different times in the year. However, it's not so. So the
Thank
first
God.
part, because the first of Christmas is Advent actually this week, and so we try to just give that audience who really look forward to Christmas. It's a family time. It's a time when you celebrate the birth of Christ, the general true meaning of Christmas. You know, God came in human form to man to save us, to redeem us, to give us strength and peace, you know, for when we need it. And it's a time when we remember, some persons for Christmas, it's a very sad time. Maybe they have a lost loved one. Maybe they have persons overseas. Even in this year in particular, persons are unable to come because of the pandemic, because of financial constraints. So they're not able to meet with their family. And so we really want to give them their moment. I know it's just 3 nights, but it's going to be 3 spectacular nights for that audience to just experience the true meaning of Christmas.
Mercy, so you spoke about the fact that it's 3 nights. Could you give us a hint of who some of the performers are and what we could expect from the event this year? Yes,
definitely. On Monday, we have, because we tried and make the program a little versatile. We don't have a dance night and an instrumental night. Every night is going to be everything.
Nice.
And so on the Monday night, we have Synergy Movements. That's a dance company. We have, I'm going ahead of myself now. I know there is Shekinah on Wednesday. I know there is Angelique on Tuesday. There's Wave on Wednesday as well. So we have the companies spread out. We have Creative Soul in the mix. And different church groups as well. That's the dance aspect. We have Blessed.
Yeah, man.
We have, and everybody looks forward to the prison band. That's on Wednesday night. I need to just say that's on Wednesday night.
Wednesday. Let everybody know.
Yeah, the last night, because in terms of family and coming together, there are many parents who really bring the children out to see the fathers who are not able to see them every day.
Yes.
And so they actually come to the circus specifically for that.
Yeah.
And they are so talented.
Yeah.
They are amazing.
The one thing they got is time, eh?
Yes.
To practice.
Yes. And so they're going to be, Her Majesty's Prison is going to be on the Wednesday night. We have Tehillah Band. We have, of course, the Antioch Baptist Dancers and the house band for the church. We have Shama Pemberton is going to do a mime.
Nice.
We have Dylan Brown on the steel pan. Yes. Everything is going to be a mix. We have Vinel Powell from Nevis.
Yeah.
Some majestic voices going to be there. So you can't miss it. You don't want to miss it.
Awesome.
So what kind of capacity can you all accommodate in the church? And is it like first come, first serve, or you're doing tickets and when they finish, then?
Oh, no, we're not doing tickets, but our church has the capacity to accommodate 500 comfortably on a normal base, but with COVID procedures, we're able to spread out. Thank God for space. Space is really important. And so as they come, the names will be taken, of course, because we have to track who
Contact
we have.
tracing,
and take the temperatures, as I said, sanitize before. So there's not a ticket system. There's not a...
So it's first come, first serve. When you're full,
Basically. And then,
anymore.
of course, you have the stream. It's going to be streamed live. ZIZ Online, Department of Culture, Culture Beat page, Facebook, YouTube, the St. Kitts Nevis Carnival pages.
Right.
So...
Awesome. Lots of places to see.
All around.
And is it going to be on, you said it's going to be on ZIZ TV
TV
and
as
radio?
well.
But TV for sure.
TV and their online pages, definitely.
Oh, nice. So lots of opportunity for us to see it.
Yes, all across the world. And people look forward to it. So if we don't have it, they're going to be so mad with us.
Right. And then, the fun part about it is, being put on all these streams, you can always go back and watch.
Correct.
Go back and watch it again. If you missed it, you
So
weren't
if you
able to see it, you could watch it another time.
Yes, enjoy it again. You just get a double scoop, like Haagen-Dazs.
Yes.
I hope you're coming,
I'm not.
On a sugar diet. Don't do me that.
I'm not.
Yeah.
We're on here. You're not supposed to say these things on here. You're supposed
What,
to
sugar diet?
inviting everybody, like, I'm coming. Yay!
Oh, sorry. Yeah, we'll be there. You have me late. And
we just give views off on this air. So if we said that, and then when our viewers and listeners go and they don't see us, they can call in.
You have to be accountable.
That's why
I will watch. I will definitely watch.
I will watch.
Okay, so you're going to be there virtually.
Yes.
The chair is comfortable? Cushioning chair?
Oh, very
of
comfortable.
course.
Very
You may
comfortable.
fall asleep. A nice
Where's that
booming
practice show? That's the
AC.
new one up there by Lemkill?
Yes, right after
Oh, I'll
Nemo.
come there, I'll come there.
I haven't seen you
Yeah,
there.
me like old church.
We've been open almost over a year now.
For real?
So,
I'm always in the area though. I see
Will
the
be nice
I see
to
the
have
activity.
you.
I see the activity.
So let me remind our audience, it's in the spirit of Christmas. Our hope is in you. You're looking for some hope this season? No double. You want some hope in your system? You come to the Antioch Baptist Church on Monday the 7th, Tuesday the 8th, Wednesday the 9th. That's next week. Right? And you will be blessed. Inspirational songs, dance, and music. Don't miss it. Yes, Amali?
Take me, teacher. Will there be refreshments on sale to raise funds
You
for the
have
church?
to come to see.
No, man, taking that kind of gamble. Are you having fruit punch and popcorn and sandwich?
I'm not sure.
You should do that. You know, tell pastor to organize some things and sell some refreshments.
Okay, that's an idea.
Pastor's a friend of the show,
We've never done it when it was at the circus, so that's a good
Yeah,
inclusion.
because vendors downtown.
Yeah, but you're right in the
If it's in the
circus.
church.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
true.
man, a little station there.
Yes, since we're not picking up
Pussies.
an offering,
Exactly.
so we have to do that.
So just
Right
to
on.
make a little $20. So
Amen. Praise the
pay the
Lord.
gas bill or something. Like
That's right.
I make a Pastor Connor too, friend of the show.
Yes,
He's been here.
always very supportive, Pastor Lincoln. The beauty about in the spirit, because it's a giving. Christmas is a giving. It's a giving season, and so the performers are not being paid. It's total voluntary.
Oh,
So we
nice.
really want to give kudos to those persons who have volunteered their time. Practicing as artists take a lot. So we want to thank them publicly, all of the performers for In the Spirit of Christmas this year. We thank you so much.
Brilliant. Well,
Yeah.
do you have any final words for listeners?
I want to.
Other than you're going to organize refreshments, they're gonna have chicken wings and sandwiches.
Oh my God.
And fruit punch and popcorn and cotton candy
And bush tea.
for the kids. Bush tea? Where that coming?
Now some elderly persons coming and need a little warmth. It's gonna be cold on the inside.
Oh yeah, that's I
Christmas
forget. I
breeze.
touch now. Yeah,
Hello.
yeah. And bush tea. They're gonna be lemongrass and mint.
That's
on sale,
right.
on sale, and proceeds go towards the lovely church to help maintain it.
Wonderful. You sound
Yeah.
like a deacon.
Oh,
You know.
yes. Deacon
So come on out.
Also, if I look at a deacon,
Come on out next week, guys. Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Remember, Wednesday we're gonna have the inmates from Her Majesty's Prison. And we look forward to their selection. So we're inviting the whole. It's a family event. Everybody just come on in and just be blessed. Our hope is in you.
It's a time. It's that time of year, and like we started off saying, I think most of us finally get to enjoy a Christmas.
We do, yeah.
Without the hustle and bustle of
So there's
bouncing
good
from one thing
in
to
COVID.
the next.
Thank God for COVID.
We get to enjoy a Christmas.
Yeah.
And then, those who couldn't make it home can enjoy the Christmas with us too, because, all the live streaming happening, so they could tune in and because some people stuck,
Yes, they are.
The whole quarantining thing is not feasible for everybody coming home for 14 days before you could do anything.
That's
so,
tough.
At least they could sit where they are and watch and enjoy
definitely.
with us.
Thank God for technology.
Right?
indeed. Well, we'll pause for a very short break, and then switch into some more
Island tea.
some more story ponging.
Some more.
Thanks for having me, guys, and
Of
thank you
course,
to the
of
general
course.
public for listening. See you next week.
All right.
All right. We'll be right back.
We're different. We're 98.9. 98.9. Win FM.
Protect yourself from the novel coronavirus. Wash your hands thoroughly and frequently for at least 20 seconds each time. Avoid shaking hands and touching your face with unclean hands. If you have to cough or sneeze, do so into your flexed elbow or a paper towel and then dispose of it. Keep a distance of 3 feet away from anyone with the cold or flu-like symptoms. Boost your immune system with vitamins, drink plenty of water, and get adequate rest. Visit your doctor, the nearest hospital, or health center if you or a family member becomes ill. A message from the Ministry of Health and the National Emergency Management Agency, NEMA.
When the star them there, we are top man, we take charge. Have no drink and we are shell down pass. Blast like a star with some gallapa. Overdo it, we take it too far. Take charge, take charge.
We are hot gal, we set the trend. Magnum we drink for the top man them. Wine with the style, no stop from spend. Hot blend, back bend, and take charge, take charge.
Magnum tonic wine, for the real star them. Take charge. Must be 18 or older. Drink responsibly.
Every day, your immune system is compromised. You use up vitamin C quickly and even faster with stress and colds. Burst back into life with Halib Orange. Burst back into health with 1,000 milligrams of vitamin C, as much as in 12 oranges. Each effervescent tablet is bursting with fresh fruit flavor. Sparkling orange, lemon, and sugar-free blackcurrant, also suitable for diabetics. Health never tasted so good. Halib Orange, bursting with flavor, bursting with health.
I thought it would be better. Now I'm a branded that stepper. If I am guilty, Lord God, then I will pay. Now I'm a victim. By the words men say, and now I'm wanted. There's a price on my head so high, so high. Said I'm unwanted. But I won't let the wicked capture I. No way. If I get crucial, along the way, cause men has been brutal. By the games they play, and cause me to be wanted. There's a price on my head so high, so high.
Welcome back to Island Tea with your faves, Kevin and Amali, and it is almost time for
home time.
Home time. It's almost time to go home and let down. But yeah, you know, this, so like we were saying just now with our guest from the Department of Culture, there are lots of things happening, and you know, this is a perfect opportunity for people of St. Kitts and Nevis to actually enjoy the things that are happening outside of Carnival, because you know our Carnival falls on.
I mean, this is actually part of the Carnival
it is part,
celebration.
I think I love it.
It's not the Carnival,
but you know, it gives you time to actually enjoy it, because now you can, you know, you could watch it if you're occupied that night. You can go back and watch it.
Yes.
If you can't fly in, you know, most times, you know, it's a situation where people are flying home, but there's always still some people that can't fly home and miss out on events.
Yeah.
So, you know, everyone that can't make it can now make it, you know, from watching on the web. And, you know, it's all these things you know, being able to enjoy. Because, you know, again, celebrating Christmas is we don't celebrate Christmas into a certain capacity.
What happens is the Christmas celebrations tend to take a back seat to the traditional
Big
Carnival celebrations.
Yeah, so
get a little bit overshadowed.
And then, because, you know,
by the copious amounts
even
of
for young
generation.
people, you know, I'm guilty of it myself as a young person. You know, I'm bouncing from a fete to my bed to wake up to bounce to another fete. You know, I don't have time to go and
your mind occupied. Your mind occupied.
You know, you're all over the
that,
place. You're doing a lot. You don't have time to sit and watch you know, go visit a concert happening in the square, all these things, because you're elsewhere. So, you know, now is the time you can pick and choose some things you want to be at, what you don't want to be at. You know, honestly, just it's time for you to. It's time for you to do some new stuff. You know, try it out. You and your friends could gather together safely, and adhering to protocols, and watch these live streams together. I know most people are having a blast with the Calypso tents. So, you know, there's everybody talking about Calypso tents, and people who have never watched anything Calypso before enjoying it. So
and that's part of that's one of the things that I find so pleasing about it, is the fact that it packaged Calypso in a way that people who traditionally would not have consumed it are now consuming it, right?
It's fun, you know.
Yeah.
So, hey. But do we have time for one more article?
Do one more.
I think we have time for one more. Let's talk about.
We have one more patty.
Boy, I'm hungry, you know. I've eaten all the cucumbers out of my water, and I'm still hungry.
Yeah, me too, because me ain't none at all. But let's talk about our friend COVID. So the CDC is expecting to shorten COVID-19 quarantine to 10 days or even 7 with a test. So the CDC is set to shorten the recommended length of quarantine after exposure to someone who is positive for COVID-19 as the virus rages across the nation. According to the senior administration official, the new guidelines, which are set to be released soon, possibly even Tuesday evening, which is yesterday, I haven't seen anything as yet, it will allow people who have come into contact with someone infected with the virus to resume normal activity after 10 days or even 7 days if they receive a negative test result. That's different from the 14-day period that has been recommended since the beginning of the pandemic.
Right.
The official spoke on the condition of the anonymity to preview the announcement. He said the policy change has been discussed for some time and scientists have studied the incubation period for the virus. It comes after the CDC changed its advice to say that a series of shorter consecutive exposures to someone who has COVID-19 also calls for a quarantine period. Members of the Trump administration coronavirus task force have been pushing for shorter quarantine periods. So regulators are scheduled to discuss whether the approval of Pfizer's vaccine on December 10th. Moderna has now applied for emergency use authorization, and they will also debate that decision on December 16th. So mid-December is essentially the timeline for the COVID-19 vaccines that are being emergency approved.
Yeah, I guess it all depends on the what's the incubation period, and I guess part of the issue is that, like, you know, even here, when you come into contact with somebody who, you know, who's been confirmed, then you also go into isolation, and, you know, pending your negative test. I don't know how long they keep you and so after your negative test and all of that, but I think it's just go with the science. Just go with the sense, man.
Timothy, vocabulary ain't got nothing other than 14 them.
14 days.
Days.
But you know what I've been thinking about as well. There's a very big suspicion that the vaccine is going to be made mandatory, at least for some activity.
For travel.
Yeah. But
suspicion. The CEO is coming out and saying it.
Yeah, for some airlines, yeah.
Yeah.
But my position on that is I suspect that there'll be some airlines that, if it's left up to the airlines to do that and not the actual destinations and countries and governments, some airlines gonna be like, okay, well, everybody fly with me, y'all ain't need no vaccine here. Like, that's what can happen. It's gonna be a niche. But anyway. How do we deal with people who would have had the virus and now have the antibodies? You gonna make them take the virus, the vaccine too? Yeah, but they have the antibodies already.
The people who got it twice?
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. It's the same thing with the vaccine. The vaccine, if somebody had COVID, right? The virus was introduced to it. They have now produced the antibodies, right? As a matter of fact, that is how they're testing to see if somebody had COVID. They test to see if you have the antibodies, right? You give the vaccine, which is a lower form of the virus, pretty much, that allow your immune system to fight against it, to develop the antibodies. Then I already have the antibodies. Then let me take the vaccine again.
You get some more? So you're gonna be twice as strong as everybody else. You're gonna explain it, man.
Yeah, I don't know how they're gonna deal with that, because if it's something so widespread, then it's not like we're talking about a handful of people here and there. Like we're talking about a lot of people had COVID.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So.
Well, yeah.
Or they might just do it in a. And you see, the mandatory thing, I don't think that's gonna happen anytime soon, because the limited amounts of the vaccine that we're gonna have initially, already it's been stated that those are for frontline workers. Those are for people who have to deal with the virus head on, which is wise. And so you can't have the vaccine in limited numbers going to a small subset of people and then make it mandatory off the bat. So it's gonna be a while before they could make that.
As in, I just stop speculating, I stop wishing, I stop hoping. I don't have any more hope.
That's why we need to go to the spirit of Christmas.
I just live in day by day. Whatever happened tomorrow,
Right.
Because just looking forward to things, just making more depressed when they happen.
Yeah.
And when COVID first hit, we said, 3 weeks, a month.
Music fest. You're looking forward to music fest?
Yeah. I said, well, everybody was saying, they're going to become in June.
Here we are in December.
2 months on the eve of the first anniversary of COVID.
What you think team are going to do for the anniversary of the lockdown? Just lock us down for one day, again. Just for nostalgia?
Yeah.
Let's get a quick, say guys.
In the spirit of lockdown
in
again.
the spirit of lockdown.
Hey.
In the spirit of lockdown.
Mm-hmm. Close the borders for a day. So we don't do a moment of silence. We do a day of lockdown.
Might be depressing, man. But at the way things are going,
who knows, eh?
At the way things are going, apparently the airport thing working. So it seems. It's been how long since the first flight came in?
2-3 weeks now.
November.
7th of November, I think. No, it's been like 3 weeks.
3 weeks now.
Yeah.
Yeah. The first set of people don't come out.
Yeah, this week coming. This weekend coming and make a month.
A second set don't come out.
Hold on, let me see. So it's been 1, 2, 3. This is the 4th week.
Yeah, I tell you, the weekend can make
a
month.
Week, a month. Yeah.
The weekend can make a month.
Well, whatever they have in place, apparently,
it seems like it's working so far.
Well, I think the main thing is not what happens when they get here. I think what's saving us is the short time, the short space given for the validity of a negative test. 3 days, like you take a test Wednesday to travel Saturday, pretty much. Right? So I think that really lessens the amount of cases. Remember Antigua opened and the first flight had like 19 people. 19 cases, boom, one time. Bye.
That's the most holy head in the office, bye. Lord!
Bye, that was rough.
You remember the Shaggy song? Why me, Lord?
Why me, Lord?
Why me? Like he done fighting with Leah and they got and drop 90 cases on the head.
Yo, world leaders, right? I tell you, world leaders right now wondering why I won that election. Like a lot of them just like, why me? Indeed.
Yeah. Anyway, we're leaving. It's hump day.
Hump day. Waffinger Wednesdays, big up yourself.
Waffinger Wednesday, aka hump day. We're leaving, and it's been a pleasure. Lovely chats today with some lovely people.
Yeah, I had a good time with you guys today.
Yeah. Indulge has someone today as him.
I think we know
Save
where
mine.
going now. I think we know where Azim going.
Save mine.
Yeah, they got someone today.
Amali, yesterday I get to indulge. Yeah, I get to indulge and go, wait up for me. And they go, everything Amali and tell you.
So behind the bus, what like other what deal?
Amali and tell you. Yeah, I said, and then I proceed to have a lovely salmon burger and fries. However, I'm looking at everyone eating their seafood fried rice.
Yeah.
And feeling horrible about myself.
As if there's one man in there eating a burger.
And in there eating a burger, everybody got a fork and thing like. So by Marley, you do me bad bye.
I apologize. You know, everything's my fault, them.
Yeah.
Just call me Akon. You can put the blame on me.
Don't blame it on the alcohol, blame it on Marley.
No, it's
Marley's fault, so just always blame
Marley.
Marley.
Akon Harmony, yeah. That is me, though. That is me. Anything happened, just say by Marley.
No, Marley is a Marley fault. Yeah, get clear. It's a Marley.
A Marley? Probably a Marley fault. But they say
I'm not telling me yesterday. I'm not telling me. That's what I was going to say.
I was about to say it.
Oh, you could be here abusing more Timothy speech and you're waiting.
You write the speech. Oh, boy.
Lord, I wish the kind of things I'm blaming for in this country, I wish they were true because they would mean I'm making money. I wish I wrote that speech because I will begin a check in from the treasury next week.
At least the criticism will be well founded.
Yes.
But alas.
Alas. We're leaving. Have a great day. Drive safely. Don't drink too much and drive. Indicate in the roundabout. Don't overtake in the roundabout. The left lane is for all left turns up until midday. Up until 12 o'clock in the roundabout. If you know what clock work, 12 is straightforward. And the right lane is for all the roads after the center turn.
And guess what? If you are in a left lane in the yield, so if you're waiting to enter the roundabout in the left lane, do not go into the inner lane of the roundabout because the person next to you will be hit.
And don't have to match brakes to avoid a collision.
And also,
if you're in the left lane, you enter the left lane of the roundabout. If you're in the right lane of the yield, you enter the right lane, because that makes sense.
And stay in there until you see your exit.
Yes, please.
No switching, no overtaking, no switching lanes. Don't just stop.
Yeah. Also, if you enjoy the show, please remember to share the live.
Share the live.
Facebook,
subscribe.
Subscribe. It's Win Media, SKN, on Facebook and YouTube. Make sure you subscribe and share with your friends.
Simple things.
All right. And
home time.
And our very last bit of advice.
You can't be everyone's cup of tea because you are not. I'm Mug. See you tomorrow.
Found the sound.